Okay, today is Friday, December 22nd. Another little bit of news came out on the Guild Wars 2 forums. Ruby Bayer posted this picture of Peitha from Soto with a gift wrapping, which, whew, and looking back through 2023 and forward to 2024. And there's a link, and you click that link, and it takes you to this page. So, let's take a look. Hey, Guild Wars 2 community. I'm Josh Davis, Game Director for Guild Wars 2. Before we close up shop for the studio's annual holiday break, I'd like to take a moment to express my deepest appreciation to you for making this another great year. Great year. The team and I couldn't be more grateful for your passion and ongoing support. You're welcome, Josh. Click these links. In August, alongside our 11th anniversary, we launched Guild Wars 2 Soto. This brought some long overdue changes to how we developed and released expansion content. These changes, born from our desire to better serve our players, involved adopting a more consistent release cadence and eliminating extended content droughts. This new approach not only ensures a more predictable development cycle, but will also allow us to make strides toward improving work-life balance for our developers. Big changes like this are just as nerve-wracking for us as they are for you, but it's safe to say that we're breathing a lot easier these days. I'm incredibly proud of what the team delivered with Guild Wars 2 Soto. In addition to being a great content update, it was also a financial success for us. Given the uncertainty in the economy as a whole, in the gaming industry in particular right now, we're feeling very blessed and grateful to our fans for the level of stability we've been able to maintain through this change. Yeah, for anyone who doesn't What? Chip just like yelled at me from the corner of the room. I think he sees a bug or something. Yeah, for anyone who doesn't follow like game stuff on Twitter, which my Twitter is mostly just like game developers and other streamers and stuff like that. There's been a lot of companies that have just let a bunch of people go, often unfairly. And almost always, whenever I see that, I usually see someone from ArenaNet in the comments like, hey, bro, I'm sorry this happened to you. If you're interested, we are hiring right now, and they link their hiring page. And like they're trying to give as many of these people a home as they can. And I respect that. That's pretty neat. But from what I've seen, in the past few years, the ArenaNet company, other than a few years ago when they were forced by their parent company to let 100 people go, since then, they've mostly kept their staff unless someone on the staff wished to leave. And it's been, they've praised the new workflow. The old workflow, they were releasing Living World seasons as much as they could, but Living World seasons were free at launch, so it's not like that really helped them pay the bills. And then the expansions were like every few years. And I could understand that could be very stressful, not having firm dates to work around, things like that. So I'm sure just having a set schedule with this 3 month thing, makes it much easier for them to plan out their days and not have crunch time and things like that. Big changes like this are just as nerve-wracking for... Yeah, so I was talking about the uncertainty in the gaming industry bit. Okay, and then there's a picture of the Christmas Peitha. Another benefit of our new expansion model is that we're able to take a much more proactive and long-term approach to planning, which has been challenging to do since 2019. We've always been able to apply a lot of the lessons we've learned to our 5th expansion in very meaningful ways, lessons that impact both the developer and the player experiences. Additionally, not only is the 5th expansion in active development, but we've also already having conversations about what comes after that. We're not ready to share any new details today, but what I can say is that we have plenty of thrilling adventures, captivating stories, and exciting updates ahead of us. We can't wait to embark on this new chapter with you next year. But first, we have 2 major updates for Guild Wars 2 Soto coming in the first half of next year. In February, you'll get new story chapters, the Temple of Phoebe Strike mission, challenge mode, 9 new weapon proficiencies, the ability to unlock new legendary armor, a Wizard's Vault reward refresh, and more. We'll also be running a World vs. World restructuring beta event from January 12th to February 2nd. You'll hear more about these updates early next year on the forums and our blogs, and Muckluck's YouTube. Before we sign off for the holidays, please enjoy the musical Guild Wars 2 Soto interlude composed and performed by one of our amazing coworkers, Paul Quinn, to celebrate the release of the expansion earlier this year. We will check this out in just a minute. Thank you, adventurers. Whether you've been with us since the beginning or joined the adventure more recently, know that you are an integral part of this incredible journey, and we are honored to have you by our side. Your passion, balanced creativity, and unwavering support are the pillars upon which this community stands. On behalf of the entire ArenaNet team, thank you for being a part of the heart and soul of Guild Wars 2. We'll see you in 2024. Happy Winter's Day. Josh Davis, Game Director. And then we have a link here to Guild Wars 2, The Floating Tower by Paul Quinn. All right, he said musicals, so I'm going to mute Miss Lock in the background. I have not seen this. Let's see what it is. Just turn down the volume, turn down the volume. All right, hang on a sec. Let me crop this sucker here. Let me make this view a little bit nicer. All right, let's see what this is.
Hi, I'm Paul Quinn. I'm Senior Gameplay Engineer for Guild Wars 2, and this is a song that I wrote in honor of the release of Soto, the most recent expansion. It's called The Floating Tower. My friends, I come from Garenhof, a peaceful town and fair. You'll find elementals common and violence quite rare.
All right, that's a lie. Literally, the hero point in your town is to punch an elemental.
Our town gets many tourists, drawn not by beach or beer, but by long-standing mystery of a paradox so clear. What is that floating tower? Then on an August morning, an uneventful dawn, we raised our eyes up to the skies. Our tower, it was gone. The elementals vanished. It drove a few folk mad. So I set out to answer this new mystery we had. What is that floating tower? And where did it go? Some clues brought me to Frode then, and what a tale he told. Through him I next met Zoja, a Gallamanswer bold. She might be called Felicia, depends upon the day. And through some rifts came demons, it took all our might to slay.
Yeah, because you wouldn't let us call in the fleet.
The Astral Ward had miracles to make our victory sure. Like tracking rifts a-borning with the heart of the obscure. They shared the wizard's vault with me, with wondrous prizes there. And now I'm wearing relics, though I'm not sure quite where. What is that floating tower?
Oh, there's a new
and
lore bomb.
Where did it go?
So, where do you wear your relics?
And why am I in it? Armed with these and other treasures, we kept Cryptus at bay, determined not to let them suck all emotion away, and started hearing voices and strained to keep control, for we must put down Eparch, our glorious final goal. I even got a sky scale I'd never thought I would. It takes so long, but these guys knew a shortcut, so that's good. And everybody's striking a new pose to fit their mood. Some like to read a book, nerd, or flex heroic, dude. What is that floating tower? And where did it go? And why am I in it?
It gets better because the heroic flex on the server is just
Can I
dabbing
please
on
meet
people.
Felicia?
That last line.
And why am I in it? Can I please meet Felicia?
ArenaNet's very own Paul Quinn wrote, composed, and performed The Floating Tower, which he debuted during the release party of Guild Wars 2 Soto. It was so well received we asked him to record it so we could share it with our amazingly supportive community. Oh, so he just played this like for the staff. They probably howled, and then then they asked him to record it. We need Paul as an in-game NPC playing this in the tower. That's fantastic. All right, wonderful, well done. All right, for anyone who wants to see it, there is a link to the article and the video we just saw. But yeah, that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. So nice, touching, glossing over the past year and what is to come from ArenaNet. As always, the link to the article and the video we just watched are down below if any of you want to see that as well. And thank you for folks that in the community that found this and showed this to me so that I could take a look at it.